Hello, I'm Chris Price with the briefing from The Telegraph, and the youngest victim of the Plymouth gunman was a 3-year-old girl. Jake Davison gunned down 43-year-old Lee Martin and his adopted daughter Sophie after shooting his own mother at the home they shared in the Keyham area of Plymouth. It's thought Mr Martin and 3-year-old Sophie had been returning home, a short walk away, when Davison blasted them with a pump-action shotgun. The mass shooting lasted less than 10 minutes, and it began when the 22-year-old shot and killed his 51-year-old mother Maxine in the family home in Biddick Drive on Thursday evening. The two other victims have been named as 59-year-old Stephen Washington and Kate Shepherd, who was 66. The Telegraph understands Maxine Davison repeatedly argued with her son over his sexist and misogynist views. The mother of 3 had become deeply upset with her son's diatribes against women in the run-up to the shooting spree. Davison described being defeated by life in videos recorded just weeks before the massacre, as he blamed his troubles on not having a girlfriend. You can read a profile of the gunman who proclaimed he was a Terminator, and we have a reconstruction of the events last night. Overseas, the Taliban's closing in on Kabul as it continues to capture key cities and areas around Afghanistan's capital. Number 10 confirmed the government's holding an emergency Cobra meeting this afternoon to discuss the deteriorating situation. In a triumph for the Taliban and humiliation for the West, the Islamist group captured Kandahar, the second largest city in Afghanistan, overnight. Ben Farmer in Kabul analyses why the 300,000-strong Afghan army is collapsing so swiftly against the Taliban. And Amazon will film its $1 billion Lord of the Rings prequel series in Britain rather than New Zealand. It's been described as a nightmare scenario for the Pacific nation's Tolkien tourism and a political blow to the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Read why the online giant will sever the 20-year relationship between New Zealand and J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth. There's just time to point out a couple more things for you. As the Premier League kicks off with Brentford hosting Arsenal tonight, read our preview of the new season and why a £45 M&S dress keeps selling out and the in-stock alternatives. That's it, you're up to date. Danny will have your next briefing on Monday morning.